We'll start from position number 9 and position number 10 goes to the V47 of Darcy McAuliffe. Green aloft, final qualifying heat, Jace, all yours.
Thank you very much, Brad. Here's a final qualifier and they're away and racing. Stephanie Amajuri leads them down the main straight. They're 4 wide though. The challengers are coming. Amajuri half track high. Mitchell Gregg's in there along with Darcy Giblin as they head down the back straight. There's one coming right round the outside and looks as though it could have been Peter Katona. There's one coming right through the middle and that's Brad Gardner. So moving to the main straight, Stephanie Amajuri is clear. Gardner, Bryce Lack, then also going well is the 10 car of Cooper Gregg as they head. Oh, trouble. Oh, heavy crash over there in turn number 2. One come in at a rate of knots, couldn't miss it. Bryce Lack has spun. Also involved in that, I think you'll find, is Darcy Giblin. They're both driven away. Final qualifying heat for the night. Back underway. Stephanie Amajuri just in front of Brad Gardner as they head up into turn number 1. Diving to the inside is Cooper Gregg and then back to Darcy Giblin in 4th place. So head down the back straight. It's Stephanie Amajuri, Gardner and Cooper Gregg. They'll come up with 6 laps to go. Into the main straight, Cooper Gregg comes underneath of Gardner. They run side by side behind Stephanie Amajuri. Giblin in 4th, then Peter Katona and Jake Malcolm. Further back in the field is Callum Crossing as they move down the back straight. Stephanie Amajuri just in front, running 3/4 track high. Down low on the track is Cooper Gregg, and also right there with them is Gardner in car number 19. Back then in 4th place is another couple of West Australians, Darcy Giblin from Victoria, then Peter Katona and Luke Malcolm. Katona goes underneath of Giblin, that's for 4th, as Gardner tries to come underneath of Cooper Gregg, as they both are trying to come up underneath of Stephanie Amajuri at the halfway mark. 4 down and 4 to go in the lucky last. Up into turn number 1. It's Stephanie Amajuri just in front. Here comes the challengers though. 10 in 2nd is Cooper Gregg. 3rd place is Brad Gardner. Back to Darcy Giblin and Peter Katona having a great battle for 4th and 5th. But it's a 3-way go with 3 to go. Stephanie Amajuri, Cooper Gregg and also that of Brad Gardner. Up into turn 1. Katona still trying the outside move on Giblin as they go to the back straight. The 2 white cars after the blue one. The blue one winning the race ho at the moment. Stephanie Amajuri has 2 to go. On the inside, Cooper Gregg is coming and so too is Gardner as they move down the main straight. 1 3/4 to go past the crowd in turn 1. Amajuri coming up now to lap Mitchell Gregg in car number 5. Around the outside they go. Still in hot pursuit is Cooper Gregg and Brad Gardner. Down into 3. The white flag comes out here in the lucky last. Stephanie Amajuri just in front. Cooper Gregg and Brad Gardner runs 2nd and 3rd behind her. So go into the top turn. She's gone wide. Here comes the 10 car now. Cooper Gregg levels up to just a car length behind. Dives to the inside. There's a lap car ahead of them. There's Stephanie Amajuri on the outside. Cooper Gregg the inside. Stephanie Amajuri by a car length. Cooper Gregg is 2nd. Gardner has stopped just about here in the main straight. Gets 3rd. Just ahead of Peter Katona. Darcy Giblin is 5th. Then back to Luke Malcolm in 6th. Callum Crossan is 7th. Mitchell Gregg, Bryce Lack and Darcy McAuliffe is the last one.
Wait for Steph to reveal. There she is. Winner heat number 24, the final heat tonight, Stephanie Amajuri. Hey Steph, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, I could say.
You went around and started a couple of hard charges, and of course, that must have felt good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Cooper Gregg behind me definitely gave me a fright on the restart here in the numbers, but managed to get away with the win, so got to be happy with that.
What would it mean to you this weekend, Steph, to take the Australia 1 home on the top of this car? What would it mean?
Oh, it mean everything. It means I'm better than Dad. It means I'm better than Bradley Oldfield. It means I'm as good as Jamie Oldfield. So that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that'd be one to put on the wish list, wouldn't it?
Definitely.